So we're talking about prepping for the holidays, and that word is huge. And when you say it, you get this idea that, oh, Devin's going to talk about prepping recipes for Thanksgiving meal or the Christmas meal. But that's not what I'm talking about. What we're talking about is prepping for success and making it easier on you, the mom. So anyway, growing up with my kids, okay, I have five for those of you who don't know me yet. I have five, four together, one's a little bit younger. And when they were little, I hated making breakfast. I'm not a morning person. I like an easy start to my day. I wake up early, but I like an easy start to my day. I want my coffee. I want to sit and have quiet. I want to read a little bit, scroll Facebook and all those things. So what I would do was a very big, section of cooking is once a month cooking. I would do breakfast, just breakfast, and it relieved so much stress. So that's one of the things we're going to talk about today. We have a little bit of a section later in the video where you get to see me working with my youngest, who is five, baking muffins. So I have a muffin recipe, and what I would do with this is the add-ins could be different. This time when I baked with Elysia, we baked with chocolate chips, but I've used sausage and I've put cheese and we've put blueberries. You can change up the mix-ins to whatever you want. So what we do is I would make a huge batch, like enough to make 250 muffins. And then I would spend just an all day and I would have a book to read. The kids were little, they would be playing. They were not baby babies where I would have to stop and take care of their needs, but they were not like big kids yet. So what I would do is slowly, you just take my time. I would set the timer so you don't ever leave the kitchen when you're doing this. But I would make the big batch and then I would just slowly cook it. But now one thing is when you're doing stuff like this, don't skimp on tools. And really in reality, you shouldn't skip on tools anyway. Tools are very important. A lot of times mothers are very good about denying themselves tools or explain in a way that they don't need these tools. That's not true. Tools make the chef. If you are a professional, if you're a dentist, you're going to have good tools. If you're a doctor, you're going to have good tools. So as a mother, my challenge to you this year is to not feel guilty about having the good tools. So I would mix up this huge batch of muffins for like 200, recipe for like 250 muffins. And then I would have 2 to 4 muffin trays, depending on what year it was and how much I let myself buy muffin tins. And I would just set them up, have the paper stuff in there so you're not having to clean them up, those paper cups, and just time them out. And it would take me half a day. And then 250 muffins, they completely cooled, put them in Ziploc bags, throw them in the deep freeze. And then you've got muffins for the month and you've got snacks for the month. And you've got, that night when you just absolutely could not stand to cook, you have some breakfast for dinner ready. So this is what you're going to do this weekend. This is your plan before our next week. Next week in Cozy Holiday Boot Camp, we'll start talking about Thanksgiving and having gratitude. Then other thing, so here's some. I'm giving you my cream recipes. We call them cream muffins, and we just change the add-ins. It could be chocolate chip cream muffins, blueberry cream muffins, raspberry cream muffins. You can change it up. So other things I would do would be we would make waffles, and then I would do the same thing like I did with the muffins, and we would time them out. That was about 3 minutes, and then you didn't want them brown; you just wanted them cooked, and then you would throw them in the toaster and cook it. And that was one thing they liked. I can't find my pumpkin waffle recipe. If I find it, I will drop it into the course on the website. That was one thing. We like Pioneer Woman's breakfast burritos. You can make those ahead for the week. That's not like a long term. You could freeze them, but I don't usually freeze those. Those are some of the things we do. Then there's always the standbys of oatmeal and grits and stuff like that. I love grits. My kids don't, but I'm a Southern girl and they take after a little bit more after their dad. But those are some of the things we do prepping for breakfast so that breakfast is easier. And this takes one thing off your shoulders so that you can spend your time getting ready for the holidays. I will see you later this week. Our next segment will be on cleaning. If we have our meetups on Zoom, make sure you register. That link is inside the course on the website. Other than that, we will see you soon. Have fun. you.